From Pedro Pascal stroking Willem Dafoe's wife's face to Angelina Jolie locking lips with her brother, Hollywood has never had a shortage of unsettling or downright creepy celebrity moments. Today, we're breaking down some of the wildest, strangest, and most infamous moments that prove that celebrities are often one headline away from controversy. Let's start with Pedro Pascal, the so-called internet's daddy. Known for his charming persona, Pascal usually has fans swooning over his interviews and press appearances. But in one viral clip, things got a little uncomfortable. During an event, Pascal was caught on video stroking the face of Willem Dafoe's wife. What might have been meant as a playful or affectionate gesture quickly turned sour as Dafoe himself looked visibly uncomfortable. Social media lit up with criticism, labeling the move creepy and crossing the line. The backlash was swift, especially from fans who had idolized Pascal as wholesome. In an era where body language is analyzed frame by frame, this moment turned into an instant debate. Was Pedro just being his eccentric self, or had he crossed into inappropriate territory? And it didn't stop there. During the press tour for the Fantastic Four, Pascal stirred up fresh controversy when he touched and caressed his co-star Vanessa Kirby's baby bump. On the surface, some saw it as playful affection between friends, but others were quick to point out that Kirby is pregnant with her fiancé's child. Many fans argued that touching a woman's stomach, especially during pregnancy, is a deeply personal gesture that requires explicit permission. Once again, Pedro's charismatic reputation clashed with the uncomfortable optics of the moment. It raised bigger questions, too. Do celebrities feel too entitled to each other's personal space? Speaking of awkward, few Hollywood stories are as legendary or as bizarre as Matthew McConaughey's 1999 arrest. Back in the late 90s, McConaughey wasn't just a rising movie star. He was also a proud Austin local and University of Texas alum. One night, after a noise complaint, police arrived at his home. What they found became instant tabloid gold. McConaughey was naked, dancing around with bongo drums, and officers spotted a marijuana bong on the coffee table.
Banging on some bongos.
What time of day was it?
2:37 in the a.m., so said the report.
Wow.
On a Monday morning.
So the police come, they knock on the door, you let them in, what happened?
Well, no, they didn't really knock. They came on in, and I looked up and saw that familiar figure, and it's blue, and you go, oh, that's a cop. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down.
Yeah.
I turned down and said, what the hell are you doing in here? And before I knew it, I was kind of cuffed and put against a wall.
The actor was ultimately fined for a noise violation, but the story lived on as one of the strangest celebrity run-ins with the law. If McConaughey's antics were bizarre, Lindsay Lohan's 2018 incident was downright disturbing. In a since-deleted Instagram Live, Lohan was seen trying to separate two children from their parents on the street. She claimed the kids were being trafficked, but the clip showed her grabbing at them and shouting while the frightened family tried to get away.
Cool, right? To watch a movie on TV or a computer. Yeah. Let's go. You should not have them on the floor. You should be a hardworking woman. I'm freezing right now. And you should be doing what you do for your children so they have a better life. And if someone's offering them a home and a bed, which is me at this moment, give it to them. Look what's happening. They're trafficking children. Inshallah. I won't leave until I take you. Now I know who you are. Don't with me. You're ruining agriculture by doing this. Inshallah. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. I'm like in shock.
What was meant perhaps as a misguided act of charity turned into a viral example of how celebrities sometimes cross boundaries under the guise of good intentions. And then there's Barbra Streisand, who shocked fans not with scandalous behavior but with outrageous decisions. Streisand revealed that her two beloved puppies, Miss Violet and Miss Scarlet, were actually clones of her late dog, Samantha.
Barbra Streisand revealed to Variety that 2 of her dogs are clones. The singer says that cells were saved before her dog Samantha died last year. This Texas-based company, cloning company, says they're offering this service. They take cells containing the pet's complete DNA, put it into an embryo that's carried by a surrogate dog. It's not cheap. It costs about $50,000 per dog that you want cloned.
For some fans, it was a touching testament to love and grief. For others, it raised ethical concerns about cloning, genetic manipulation, and the extreme lengths celebrities can afford to go to preserve their comfort. But sometimes, the weirdest moments are the scariest. In May 1996, Martin Lawrence was found by police standing in the middle of a busy Los Angeles intersection. He was screaming at oncoming cars, visibly distressed, and carrying a loaded gun in his pocket. The incident shocked fans who had come to know Lawrence for his comedic genius and larger-than-life energy. It also raised concerns about his mental health and the pressures of Hollywood.
I go out in the street and I go to run across the street. I was trying to catch the light. I go to run across the street, and because how the light changed, I got caught in the middle of the street. Next thing I know, they got firemen, they got ambulance, they got the police, everybody out there with guns. All of them had guns out there just because I tried to run across the street. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. I was higher than a motherfucker, y'all.
Now let's talk about Angelina Jolie's 2000 Oscars kiss with her brother, James Haven. After winning Best Supporting Actress for Girl Interrupted, Jolie was photographed kissing Haven on the lips at an after-party. The image instantly went viral, sparking a frenzy of speculation about incest and impropriety. Both siblings later defended the kiss as a display of brotherly love and nothing more. But in the public eye, the moment lived on as one of the strangest celebrity displays of affection ever caught on camera. And who could forget the infamous donut-licking fiasco of Ariana Grande? In 2015, security footage from a California donut shop caught the pop star licking donuts on display and exclaiming, "I hate America." The clip sparked outrage, with critics calling her behavior immature and disrespectful. Ariana eventually apologized, chalking it up to immaturity. But the damage was done.
Then the celebrity sighting turns strange. The owner of the donut shop says that Grande and her backup dancer, believed to be her new beau, are seen here doing something nasty to his powdered donuts.
One of the trays, yeah, she was licking on them, but the other tray, she spit on them.
It is hard to make out what really happens on the video, but you see Grande lean towards the donuts, her tongue pops out, and then she quickly looks at her boyfriend. He also leans down toward the donuts. After that, Grande jumps up and down laughing.
When it comes to downright bizarre celebrity moments, though, Miley Cyrus takes the crown. At the 2013 VMAs, the then 20-year-old stunned audiences with her risque performance alongside Robin Thicke. Dressed in PVC underwear and wielding a giant foam finger, Miley twerked against Thicke in a routine that was equal parts outrageous and controversial. Some saw it as a bold declaration of independence from her Disney past. Others called it tacky, exploitative, and inappropriate, especially given Thicke's reputation at the time. Next up is the viral internet rumor that Dakota Johnson once locked people inside a Blue Bottle coffee shop. The story spread so widely that it turned into a full-blown investigation by fans online. While the details remain murky and largely unverified, the rumor itself became part of Dakota's quirky reputation. It's a reminder that sometimes celebrity lore doesn't need proof to thrive. The suggestion alone is enough to fuel endless debate. And then there's Lady Gaga, whose eccentricity has always been part of her brand. But one particular moment on The Late Show with David Letterman stood out even among her many outrageous stunts. Mid-interview, Gaga snatched a sheet of paper from Letterman's desk, tore it up, and proceeded to chew it in front of the cameras. The audience were not sure either to clap or stare in shock. Finally, we have the slap that shook the world.
That's
Why are you asking me this?
That'll poison you. That's polypropylene. Once on a talk show, tore up host's notes.
I'm just so fed up with all of it.
Once? Hey, how about this one? What did you... Oh, no.
At the 2022 Oscars, Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head, referencing G.I. Jane. Jada, who had spoken publicly about her struggles with hair loss, was visibly uncomfortable. While Will Smith initially laughed, he soon stormed the stage and struck Rock across the face. The live broadcast captured every second, leaving audiences stunned.
He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Was it staged? Was it real? The internet exploded with theories, memes, and debates about who was at fault. Smith later apologized, calling his actions unacceptable. But the fallout was massive. He resigned from the Academy, was banned from its events for a decade, and watched as his once sterling reputation took a major hit. And that brings us to the end of this video. Which of these moments creeped you out the most? Was it Pedro Pascal's touchy behavior, Angelina Jolie's Oscar kiss, or Will Smith's now infamous slap? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, because trust me, we've got plenty more shocking stories about your favorite celebrities coming your way. See you in the next one!